Tra no no what a carjackers a camera ha. Good afternoon. I'm doing an afternoon bonfire for a change. Not like me really, I know it's usually night time, but hey, I've got some help here, so I'm just burning some old mouldy clothes. Pair of trousers here I bought in 1995. I think it was at Glastonbury or Reading or one of those. And yeah, they went mouldy. Same with that old t-shirt, went mouldy. Bit of old crap here, so hey, time to burn. Let's see if I can do this. I've got some help here today. Yeah, great. I must invest in one of these. They're much more economical than a cigarette lighter. Especially when you don't even smoke. Let's see if that takes. Anyway. Right, what was I going to talk about? The world's going on fire at the minute, so he's kind of like his poetic license, you might say. I've been saying that in most of my videos though, haven't I? The world going on fire. But, looks like Mr. Daddy Trump has done it real big time, really gone for it. Oh, fucking hell, this is smoking. Never mind. But, yeah. Just burn, you bastard. Come on, mold spores and damp shit. Oh well. My friend getting out of the way there. I was going to say something else, but the smoke's distracting me. Yeah. So now Iran is being bombed to shit by those two genocidal fascist regimes. That is the USA and Israel. And I wish people would stop saying Israel is controlling America. That just stinks of anti-Semitic conspiracy theories. Please, please fucking stop it. The only grain of truth in that is that Israel is the USA's most expensive client state, or should I say colonial outpost, and it's therefore becoming a very serious drain on the American taxpayers' money, so it's demanding more money, but that's just war for you. The USA does that. It's a war machine. Israel is also a war machine. What else can... What? It's not like the Jews running the world, so please quit with this crap, will you? Oh, that's burning nicely. On the plus side, I remember I didn't cover it earlier because I wasn't very well at the time. That the certain group that was criminalised in this country I believe that was declared unlawful. They, as last I heard, they hadn't undone that decision, but they hadn't upheld it either. So that's interesting. What else was I going to talk about? Meanwhile, yeah, Yemen's still being blasted by Saudi Arabia. If I criticise them, am I going to get called Islamophobic? Because I get called anti-Semitic if I criticise Israel. Yeah, double standards. It's funny, isn't it, how when a country that is not a client state or is rebelling against the West, it becomes a regime. But when it's one that they do support, it's a democracy, or at least most neutrally, it gets called a government. Isn't that strange? Why is it a regime? Why is Syria a regime until recently? Now we have a head-chopping former member of Al Qaeda who's the leader of the place. It's not a regime anymore. Hang on, wasn't Al Qaeda the bad guys at one point, or were they all right when they were getting funding from the CIA and training and all of that? You know, they were part of the Taliban in Afghanistan. It's the same with Islamic State, weren't they? Kind of like freedom fighters fighting against those nasty, horrible dictators that weren't prepared to sell the country off to the US and the EU and the UK. Oh no, they're head-chopping fanatics. Irony. Tasha Iranta. Tasha on Iranta. Anyway, saying bye-bye to some old clothes here. I don't know how long I'm going to keep this up. I've been going on for 4 minutes now. I don't think I'm going to spend the entire fucking thing just watching a bloody bonfire, because I'm running out of stuff to say, haven't I? I really hope the world doesn't come to an end. And I really hope these bastards get ousted from power, because they're causing more destruction and death. And you know, people are only bothered when they think it's going to happen here. They say, oh, it's World War III. They don't give a shit when it's only happening in Western Asia. Western Asia is the more geographically correct version of the so-called Middle East. You know, it's only a bunch of Arabs getting killed, nobody cares, isn't that right? A bunch of Africans dying in Africa, nobody cares. Oh, it's happening to white European people, suddenly we do care. Yeah, you know, fuck off. Anyway. The t-shirt goes from red to black, so does the trousers. Or from green to black. Ach, pescile. I'm going to leave it at that. Is mis an pan fin Jarek, Slanga Folags, Canadian Bohol of Galair.